Hey, what's going on? It's your tech homeboy. You see what it is? You. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah, go Mavericks, baby. You know what it is, man. It's the day before the game. If you are a Mavs fan, even if you're an NBA fan, you should be so excited about what's going on in the NBA. We have the Knicks make it to the second round. Wow, when's the last time we said the Knicks made it to the second round? Minnesota Timberwolves made it to the second round. The Mavericks, of course. I mean, just so many great teams. The Thunder, the Young Thunder. Of course, you got the Nuggets and the Celtics are back in the second round. It's just an exciting day to be an NBA fan. But this video is about my two favorite teams, Oklahoma City and the Thunder. Oklahoma City Thunder versus Dallas Mavericks. They play tomorrow. If you're watching this video, they play tomorrow. Pretty sure they play Tuesday evening. These are my two favorite teams. They're also my two favorite players facing off against each other, Luka Doncic and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course. I'm going to try to do this in one shot. I had to bleep that out because YouTube doesn't like those kind of words. So I'm going to try to do this in one shot and really just try to flow through this because I didn't want to take a long time to plan this because this is something that really is exciting to me and I just want to be raw and natural with it. All right, I'm going to talk about why I love the Thunder, why I love the Mavericks, my predictions for the series, and maybe if I can attend the game. I don't know. Let's see. So I did a video about this a couple months ago. My top 5 teams to watch. Oklahoma City Thunder was one of those teams. You can check out that video in the description. But I really love the Thunder because of their. I'm going to talk a little bit player centric, but I'm also going to talk about the team. But I like the team because of how they are set up. They have like a small center. They have 2 kind of scoring guards. One of them can play a power forward, but they have 2 really good ISO scoring guards, and they have like a dog, a pit bull, Dort on the defense. So the way they're constructed is really cool. They're a young, energetic team, so they're big on fast breaks, and they take pride on both ends of the floor. That's really exciting to see. That's a part of the reason why I say if you're an NBA fan, you should be excited about what's going on in the league. You have a lot of teams and players who take a lot of pride in defense and doing a lot of the small, dirty things. And I think Thunder's one of those teams for sure. To go a little bit more player-centric, I really love Shai. Like I said, he's my probably second, third player in the league. I love his simplicity. He's not a flashy guy by any means. On the court or off the court, he's not a flashy guy. Off the court a little bit more, but definitely love his game on the floor. His simplicity, how he gets to his space, how he gets to his shot, how he is a beast in terms of scoring in the mid-range and going for layups in a game where everybody thinks everyone is in love with threes. 2 of the MVPs don't even shoot a lot of threes. Shai Gilgeous and Jokic, they don't even shoot a lot of threes. So when people say the game is all about 3-pointers, let them know about the MVP candidates. I mean, the MVP candidates, other than Luka, they don't shoot a lot of 3-pointers. Giannis and Embiid, they were in the runnings too. They don't shoot a lot of 3-pointers. Brunson, not a lot of 3-pointers. But I just love Shai's simplicity. I love how stoic he is as well, and the leadership that he exhibits on the court after he scores. Doesn't really get into his referees a lot. Doesn't argue with his teammates a lot. I just love to see how stoic he is and how they put the ball in his hands when it's time to hit those clutch shots. They also have that same trust for Jalen Williams. They have 2 Jalen Williams. As you watch it, they may refer to one of them as J-Dub and J-Will. They'll joke about that, but I really love Jalen Williams. Like I said, he's that other kind of ISO combo scoring guard. He can score really well on ISO, but he's taller than Shai. He's bigger than Shai, so sometimes they have him at the 4, and he guards your power forwards. And I think I've even seen him one time in a rotation. No, I haven't seen him in a rotation as a center. They have the other Jalen Williams as a center. But the Jalen Williams I like, and I'm a big fan of. He has straight back braids, and I think he's like 6'7", 6'8". Takes a lot of pride in defense, rebounds. He's kind of all around swift, nice piece. Swiss knife piece. Big fan of his game. I think he's gonna make a big impact. or maybe he may not be as big of an impact because we have the Mavs have two great defenders that we'll talk about next. And then another reason why I like Thunder a lot, last reason, Chet Holmgren. This is his like second rookie year. As some of you recall, he hurt his foot playing in the summer, trying to guard LeBron James. Nonetheless, LeBron James going up for a basic layup, and he broke his foot during the I think it was Drew League. So that was unfortunate. So he missed his true rookie year. So he's been doing great. He's the second best rookie behind Wembanyama, and he's the best rookie in the playoffs. And he gets to face off against our rookie Derek Lively, which I can't wait to see. He's more of a all-around center who has great handles, perimeter shooting, and is a great rim defender. Why I love the Mavericks, everybody knows why I love the Mavericks, because they are the home team. Gotta love the home team. Of course, I love Luka Doncic. Big fan of Luka Doncic. Definitely think he should go ahead and get that MVP for the year. They're the home team. I mean, and they're actually a really great team. And for a couple of years I was kind of indifferent on them, but they went around and they did something huge that they never do. And that is they finally got a true center. They finally got a true big man who can actually rim defend and run end to end. They got Derek Lively, that's our rookie. He's been playing great on both ends, and I can't wait to see how he does in the second round, and see how he guards against Chet Holmgren, and kind of how he guards against Shea too in the pick and roll. And I forgot where I was going with that, but definitely looking forward to that. Definitely think that the Mavericks can take it home. I think the Mavericks can take it home in 4 games. I really do think they can sweep them. And not only because I think they are better, but because of the way the Mavericks are constructed. Our best player is also an excellent facilitator. That's something that Shea is not as much as. And it's something that he doesn't really have to do because that's just not the way the offense is set up. So our best player can get 9 to 12 assists any given night. He's averaging like 9.5 for the playoffs. Last I checked, averaged like 9.3 or something throughout the regular season. So he can get 9 to 12 assists any night a week. And I believe that we have good enough defenders to slow down Shea to like 20 points. And then I don't think their second scoring option will be able to give him fill in that gap. Whether it's Jalen Williams or Chet Holmgren, I think we have good enough defense between Gafford, Lively, Derrick Jones, PJ Washington. I think we're solid all the way around. Whereby if we slow down Shea, probably Derrick Jones is going to guard Shea. If we can slow down Shea, that they won't be able to fill in the other points. So that's why I believe we can sweep them in 4. But talent isn't enough, and which is why I kind of get into the way the teams are constructed and some of their scoring options. Talent isn't enough. Preparation is a huge thing too. So I think the Mavericks will be better prepared. I think even though the Thunder they have more days off, I think the Mavericks will be better prepared because they have more players and they have more coaches who have been in this situation, who've been in the second round before. Of course, we have Kyrie, who's won a ring. You have Jason Kidd, who's won a ring, our coach. So we, of course, Luka's been in the second round as well. So we have a lot more experience from the coaching to the player side to be prepared, mentally, physically prepared, to know what it's going to take for us to get to that third round. And like I said, just because the way the teams are constructed, I believe that if we can slow down Shea and Luka and Kyrie are consistent with what they give us, then barring any injuries, I believe we can sweep them in 4 games. I do believe that. Lastly, I would try to attend one game, even if it's like a nosebleed seat, where I usually sit. Like I think it's like 200 section. It's usually like $200, but for the playoff times, it's been like $450 for my regular person who I buy them from, and I haven't even checked what they're going for this round. So y'all wish me luck. If I do go there, of course, I'm gonna shoot some content. Y'all can check it out, and I'm gonna do a video about that later, about how being better isn't enough. You know, whether it's sports or anything else, being better, having talent, that's not enough to guarantee a victory. It takes other factors to consider, and I want to go into more detail on that as well, and I will. So you're gonna see a video coming up. The thumbnail will have like Jalen Brunson and Embiid, so we'll have a connection to the NBA. But it's gonna be about how talent is not enough to win. So don't just rely on your talent. There's other things that go into the game. Mavs in 4. Y'all leave a like, comment. Let me know if you think I'm crazy. Let me know what you think will happen in the series, and let me know who you think should win MVP for the 2024 season. Peace out, y'all.